There we go.
Hello, everybody.
One.
All right.
I miss you. But here we are from Austin, Texas, and I have some really cool machines around me. I would like to welcome in Angela Wolf. You guys have probably seen her. So thank you for coming and joining me today. We've got some real talent here.
I'm just curious, is the weather better in Michigan for you and I than it is here? It's like 110 degrees. It's really hot.
It's like icky hot. So we had a little icky hot, but it's better.
Icky, sticky hot.
It's-
We're in here playing machines.
And it's nice in here. So we'll just stay in here. That's okay. So, yes, hello. So you guys got our email. We've got lots of fun and new things. I am super excited about this. So I have the many-year-old version of this. Way cool upgrades they have done. You want to talk about it?
This is so cool. So anybody who has an embroidery machine that is a little nervous about stepping up to the multi-needle, this is a great, huge step up. It's a single needle, but it is fast. It has, look at how big that hoop is right here.
This is great. It is in 512 now. So the one that I have, so an 8-year-old version of this,
Yes.
the max hoop was 8x8. So they bumped it now to an 8x12. Still get into those pockets, still do hats on this.
Yeah.
And have all of that really
It
high
also
quality
has
stitch.
the cross laser positioning,
That's
so
so cool.
perfect placement. I
Absolutely.
would go like this. Placement. And even the needle spreaders. So I mean,
Can you guys talk a little louder?
so what about the extra packages? Because I want, there's extra bundles. There's 3 or 4.
There's 4 different bundles.
Apparel one. I might be a girl one.
Why is that?
Well, there's another one, sports. My husband's gonna want the sports one.
Yeah.
so I can
Yeah, these hats are good.
So there's not.
I want to tagging. Want to go tagging?
I would turn it into a skirt.
This is just so cool. There are so many. One
Which is
so
awesome.
really awesome, but let's add some more to it.
Let's
All
on
right,
it.
let's move it over.
Here it is. Another beautiful.
Say two.
Oh, 2. I'm sorry.
Say two.
They're 2.
There's 2 of them.
Version 2.
There's embroidery only or a combo. So I got to sew on this morning. That was my morning class. Found me a little placemat, and I did blanket stitch applique using the new tapering stitches that are now available on here.
Are absolutely beautiful.
And I gotta say, I'm not really. Sarah's the appliquer. All of you at home know she's the queen of all of that. Certainly not me. And I gotta say, I did really good. It looks really good.
You did great.
Not my phone, it's
Oh,
over there.
I
But I
would
did.
expect to see that later.
I posted it to our Facebook page.
I'll
so
be in there.
Y'all can check it out because it is on there. So I actually made good.
Oh, the tapering stitches are beautiful. But did you see how easy it is to take the needle plate out?
So, it's funny because that's the first thing that y'all looked at. And we were like, oh, they didn't do it. There's no switch. And we all, bummer. But they did do it. So there's this new screwdriver. It's got a little bit smaller piece and there's this little notch. And you do this.
or to the right or left. There you go. Boom.
And then that pops right off. So just kind of like the Luminaire has that pop off plate. No more screws for taking off that cover. So much easier for cleaning up all of those messes and just cleaning in general. So if you guys have been listening, you know Sarah and I clean our machines almost every time we sit down in front of it. This
Am I
machine can
supposed to
do
do
that.
that? Well, I'll just bring it to you to clean. You're close enough.
Well, we do that a lot. You know, we talk about it a lot and we do all those things. So yeah, this is now going to be just as easy to do.
Which is awesome.
So cool. And there are so many, again, wonderful stitch enhancements on here, whether it's
The
a
new
standard built-in design,
foot is,
the
they gave them the one that's the skinny mini, you know?
skinny one.
You could put thick layers of fabric
I
under.
stitched on that for the first time with that
Oh.
little guy this morning. I've used the bigger one, but I've not used the compact, so I got to stitch up with that this morning as well. But man, have they just packed so much in.
The
They
new F foot.
definitely have closed that gap between this machine and the XP. So
Absolutely.
if you've been really itching to get the Luminaire, but you maybe can't quite get there with the pocketbook, this is a really great release.
We have to talk about the embroidery though. You have the embroidery only, but you also have the same embroidery on here. So,
What's your favorite?
oh my gosh. Okay, so I have 3. Well, actually, I have like 10, but okay, I'll narrow it to 3.
Just throw out whatever you want then.
How
Don't
about
pick one.
the new matrix feature? So it's matrix. Just picture like pick one design, click one button, and it fills up the whole loop. And then you can change hoop size, and it automatically reconfigures. It's like having AI in your computer, in a good way.
Now you guys know, like my favorite button, what I have lovingly dubbed the 9 square button.
Oh, up, add one, add one.
I
Add
use it
one,
all the time, and we talk about it all the time because it's one of my favorite buttons. Because it color sorts for you, and it's always color sorted
that
for
one,
you.
Yes, yes.
So I have dubbed it's 9 squares. Why should it be called anything other than the 9 square button, right? So there's a new 9 square button in the 9 square button. And
It's so cool.
button, and so
Speaking of color sorting, there's the no-sew feature now. If nobody does, nobody knows about color.
actually manipulate the machine, you can actually just say, I don't want to sew that one.
That
and
was a
do it
feature on the
for you.
XP3 that is now on here.
And it's funny because I actually use that feature a lot.
I love that feature.
It's fantastic.
Especially
So
my sleeves. Sometimes I don't want them to be super dense, so I'll take a few colors out and you
take
can
some
see
stuff
exactly
out.
what it's gonna look like.
So there is no sew, there's matrix,
Big
there's
designs now.
big designs in here.
Crochet.
They've added crochet, pouching. They've added so much. This is just a packed machine. They've really, really put so much in here. And all of that is
And you know what else? You wanna know why I spent the last 2 months developing the Angela Wolf Masterclass that has
That
14
is
lessons
fantastic.
and over 40 videos.
this is the perfect person to ask, and I actually don't know the answer to this. So this is totally, I don't know what the answer is, which is maybe scary.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, here we go. It's on my list of things to find out this week. So we've sold quite a few XJ ones, and there's an upgrade available.
Yes.
Is that upgrade, people that buy that, is that gonna be an available thing for them to get
Well, a
into
couple
those,
things.
those master
In
classes?
case you missed the part about the upgrade, the XJ1, they're gonna be so excited because the upgrade includes everything we talked about, plus the magnetic hoop.
New hoop.
Yeah, which doesn't even come with the
Doesn't come with
machine.
the machine, yeah.
The class does not come with it, but the dealer can carry the class and they can purchase it from you, which is
Okay,
brand
so
new.
they can,
So they can get
can't
it.
have access
They
to
can
it.
get it. Yes,
Okay.
because you wouldn't want to leave them out. And we
No,
learned
which
from
is-
the,
I'm good with that
Yeah.
answer. As long as we can get them in there, that's what I
Yeah.
really wanted to hear.
so it's not
thank
included
you.
in the kit, but
That's
yes.
fantastic. So
And
wonderful.
the class walks you through setting the machine up, sewing. There's only 2 big sections on sewing, big sections, and it's all
I wrote
important.
this down last night. 12 or 14 classes.
14 lessons, but over 40 videos.
Okay.
So you can binge watch. But you know what? I'm so excited because a brother made something. So when you buy Still One, and I think by watching all the Facebook lives at your site virtually, in the comments are like, when are we gonna get some more pills? When are we gonna get more line designs? Guess what?
They're in
It's
there.
in there. In my design center, got a ton more of the bills. Yep, a bunch more. Not even English, like proper English. A bunch more, a ton more. A lot. New designs. You're gonna love it. Everything you asked for, I think, is in here. The new designs, the new embroidery designs, oh my gosh, absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful. They, like I said, they really did a fantastic job. So there's a few stitch outs here. I don't even know what's all here. This is just simple but beautiful. Angela's got a beautiful bird over there. I don't even know if this one's upside down. Ooh, what's this one?
I haven't stitched that one yet.
This one's pretty. We got a lot of.
It almost looks like those
of-
alarm stitches.
It does.
It's not though. That's
Nope,
beautiful.
but that's a really pretty one too. So lots and lots of new designs and not, you know, a lot of times you get a new machine, so maybe you're upgrading from something and it's a whole bunch of the same designs you already had,
Right.
so it's not.
This one is
So many. It's in like whispered and right, so many really
And
great.
then the coaching category for embroidery, which has all the letters and it has a ton of design.
And the upgrade includes the couching feet. So if you are an XJ1 or an XE1 owner, the couching hardware that you need to complete that, which is awesome. So super excited. This is just
This
packed.
works with Artspira. So many of you ask, will my machine work with Artspira? This does.
Yes, so excited. There is, I'm so tickled with this whole thing. And we have had a slew of people that have just gotten into the XJ or an XE. So many opportunities.
And now
and that
just get the upgrade and you have this.
It's going to be just like you have this,
Yeah.
because you'll have everything plus that 7x12 magnetic hoop.
Oh, yes.
So
By
we
the
could go
way,
on and on with all of
Speaking
this.
of Artspira, let's go over to the next thing that
That-
you need Artspira for.
Which-
That's brand new.
And you're gonna have to take the wheel on that one because so
No.
here we go. One
Follow
more.
us over.
We're gonna keep moving.
All right, so. Does this look like a sewing and embroidery machine to you? You're probably like, wait,
Maybe
what?
this part does.
So this is the print mode of Studio Fabric Printer. It prints on fabric.
Yes.
How cool is that?
And there's a roll of fabric?
Yes. So
Okay.
it comes with Brother ink, just like a printer,
Yep.
and it prints in two modes. Vivid color, which is super
Yeah.
bright. Okay. Echo mode, if you want to save some.
Okay.
And comes with
She
a
actually
roll
asked
of
me
cotton
to-
fabric. And
She actually asked me to.
this is fabric, guys, fabric.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're using
That is
recent.
really sharp.
So I'm curious in the comments, because we're live, right? Like
We
on
are.
your page.
But I don't know if we'll be able to hear what she said.
So I'll go back and read the comments.
We
So
will.
do us a favor and leave a comment. Have you been on the Artspira app lately? And have you noticed there's a printer tab on there? It's been there for like 3 weeks. And I was wondering who's going to say, what's the printer tab for? Well, they had to launch it early, but we tried to keep it quiet. So I'm just curious, did you notice it's on there? Go look on your phones. That
And look
printer
at that.
tab has a whole bunch of different banners, different templates, fabric prints like this.
Right.
And you can also take photos from your phone.
What I
And
think
print.
that are really neat is the, like, kind of the warping of an image. So a rose or gentleman that was sitting at the table last night was talking about he had taken like Winnie the Pooh and just completely warped it. You couldn't tell it was Winnie the Pooh, but it was all the Winnie the Pooh colors.
Really?
So turning those colors into something he could match and kind of work with
That's
to
cool.
create something, whether it be a zippered bag or something, but it was the same color scheme as
that he needed.
exactly.
Speaking
So-
of bags, this comes with 2 projects, 2 free projects, or 3. I can't remember. So don't quote me. It might be 2. Let's go with 2. And if there's 3, it's a bonus. But this is one of them. This bag. And this fabric, feel this. This has a laminate over it. So it protects the ink. Yes, it protects the ink, and that way it won't, brush off and stuff. So this is not a fabric printer for garments at this point because it can rub a little bit.
Right.
But for wall hangings, bags, put this over it though, and it won't bleed at all.
Right.
So there's some things you got to learn about the machine. Guess what though? You don't need another printer at home because in tray 1 you can throw paper in there and use it as a printer. Yeah.
All
So you
in
don't
one.
need all in
All
one.
different kind of all in one.
I know. It's amazing.
So that sounds pretty fun.
So if you have fans that maybe sell their product,
Yes, we do.
how fast is it to hit print and have a product right there? You know what I'm doing first? I had family reunion I'm still cleaning up. My yard looks like a rainbow. You want to know why? Because those ice cream sprinkles that all the grandkids, not my grandkids, my nieces and nephews are still in the yard and they don't go away and the squirrels don't eat them. So what I'm getting at is I took a photo with my mom and all the grandkids. I'm going to take a photo of that, put it on paper, and then I'm gonna use the Art Spirit app and have all of my nieces and nephews sign. Might be challenging. One's only 4 months old, but we'll scribble
Yes.
and leave grandma notes. I'm working on this for Christmas. You want to check in with me? Oh, there we go. Huh, how did I not think of that? There we go. I should do that. Oh, I should do that for everyone. All on this. And I'm going to make a beautiful wall hanging.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Can it scan, copy, etc.?
No, I don't believe so. Yeah.
That was one of the questions.
That was a good question. I haven't been asked that
Great
yet.
question. I don't remember
No.
hearing that, but it is.
Well, you don't need a
it's-
scanner because
you pull it
use your
in through
phone.
Artspira. So, that the image that you would have that you would want to scan, you pull in through Artspira.
Yeah, so
you just
anything that you
load
take
it-
a photo
load
of.
it into Artspira and then wirelessly send it to the printer.
And so you could do handwriting from Art Spirit, send it, take a photo, or take a photo out of your gallery. Any of that would work. So when I scan, I don't even have a scanner anymore. I just scan, I take a photo, and that's your scan.
I have a scanner. It's called my ScanNCut.
Oh.
Gotcha.
You got me on that one. All right, should we show them one more
We got
awesome
one
machine
more
here?
awesome new machine, and then we're gonna let y'all go back to our website where we have all of this stuff already posted because we were on top of that. Oh, well, no, we weren't. Sarah was on top of that.
Good job,
I was
Sarah.
slacking. No, I wasn't slacking. I was doing other stuff, but I totally got to give props where props are due. Way to go, Sarah. So this is really fun. These stitch really fast.
Oh my gosh. So I have to tell you a story. And I think, I don't know who in your store was there. I won a fashion design contest.
Mhm.
Maybe, I don't want to say how many years ago. A long time ago.
Couple years ago.
Couple years ago. Before I even worked for Brother. And I won one of these machines. And I was going to give it away. It was a PQ 1500.
1500.
Now we have a 1600. And I was ready to give it away to somebody in my family. And the lady who ran the expo, Expo, said, don't give that away. You will get rid of all of your commercial machines because I designed custom apparel and you want it so fast. She goes, this will replace that. I thought, no way will it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is the fastest straight stitch machine ever. 1500 stitches per minute. It has a beautiful stitch, pin feed. There's different variations, but the pin
You can
feed-
adjust the pin
Yes,
to be whatever you need based on your fabric.
the fabric is just beautiful and it's quiet. Automatic cut. Now it has the automatic needle up and down.
And you get a nice selection for variant. We have a lot of people that like to do free motion on here. Do you ever free motion on these?
I do. You
Yeah.
know what I used to do is it doesn't come with this one though. The needle felting. Remember when they had that?
It's, well, I've heard about that. I haven't been around for
It's
that.
not on this
but,
one. Don't I do
um,
it was before. But
I mean,
anyways,
yes,
free motion.
I have, but I haven't played with that because
Oh, the free motion is
I
fun.
mean, I was sewing then. I just wasn't working then in the industry then.
Do you know what else I mean,
I love this foot.
yeah, so for
I love that foot.
people like me, garment sewers that want a commercial machine, this is all professional. That's what you use.
Yep.
I mean, it's fast, it's efficient, but
Yep.
quilters, you want to sew fast and efficient. It even has the rolled hem foot. Yep. Free motion. Oh, the fabric separator, which is in the bag. Now, I'm curious in the comments who has ever had the 1500.
So Sarah has a version of this at home.
Do you ever,
And
did you ever use
she really
the
likes it.
fabric separator? Do you
Yeah,
even know what
she-
it is?
she- I don't sew on this machine.
Okay.
I'm pretty much an embroiderer, and then I sew together some of my embroidered pieces, whatever. But
You're gonna love this. So this fabric separator, I'm not gonna take the time, but it screws in here,
in there, yep.
and then this opens. If you don't, you can just pop it open. If you don't want to use it, I leave this on my machine all the time. And then when you want to use it, just snap it in place. And what it does is it'll line up with your foot, and you run one layer of fabric below and one above. So if you're sewing maybe dinky and aligning,
it too, yep,
it's beautiful.
that
love
makes so much sense.
Okay, so with the 1600, why do you need something different? Well, it has a new blue, a new color blue, which is awesome. But that's, new lipstick. But they changed the tension a little bit. So now I make a lot of jeans. I also do a lot of decorative stitching with thicker threads. They change the tension, so now it can handle that even better.
Okay.
So when you want to sew jeans or you want to use a top stitch thread, it looks just beautiful.
Awesome.
Yeah, I thought it looked beautiful before, but it's even better.
Yeah, you know, they used to put this in all of the machines
That
and
zipper,
then they changed it.
then you got the hidden zipper foot.
Tony loves this. Tony always is talking about these.
This is the
This-
best
this-
zipper foot ever.
Yep. He's like, I don't know why they took this out.
It's back.
But it's in this guy, so it's
And
not
you
so
also
little.
have your quilter's guide.
Yep, you also get a guide.
Right, so the 1600 is absolutely amazing, and I have to say thank you because I think you didn't even know me back then because I just designed clothes and lived in my studio as a cave, designing for people all over the world, and I won the machine from your store
Oh, well, how about that?
way back then.
Way back then. How about that? Couldn't have been that long ago.
We won't tell.
Couldn't have been.
Anybody have any questions on this machine?
All the time. I'm like, he's my favorite, 'cause, you know, anybody that says that regularly, it's got to be your favorite, right? But we love all of you. Gotta say
Oh.
that.
It is so nice to be here. Does anybody have any questions on the machines?
Hopefully not, because we have no idea what they're saying.
So we can't hear you, but
No.
she's reading the comments.
Can you see anything?
Does the fabric wash up nice for the print moda?
So I was again talking after dinner last night, and Jeff, our rep, was saying that he had spoken with a couple different dealers, and there was a particular person that was very concerned about that. So he's like, "Here, try it, put it through the paces," and so she went into it thinking very negatively, and she said, "I can't get it to screw up."
Really? I haven't tried it yet, so I can't say.
Even with bleached the living daylights out of it and couldn't get it to bleed or fade.
Really?
Yes.
I gotta try
So
this.
very, that made me feel a lot better because
Was
that's,
it after
you know,
the laminate was on it then?
didn't have laminate on it.
Oh, I gotta try this.
So, because that was my, I'm like, oh, did she laminate it? He goes, nope, hadn't used a laminate.
I will say the
So-
cotton fabric that comes with it has a beautiful texture. It's a very good
So,
quality.
you know, there's definitely a lot to be said about being able to get the exact colors to coordinate with a specific embroidery design. So, you know, you've done this design, you've got these thread colors and this picture or whatever it is to take that picture and to be able to warp it. I mean, to be able to get the exact colors of, say, Winnie the Pooh or something, but it's no longer Winnie the Pooh. So it's not a copyright infringement because you're not doing,
Right.
you know, anything like that. That's just an example. But you could do that with anything. You know, I had somebody else say, oh man, I really need a little bit more of this fabric that's no longer available.
Oh, well, yeah, just take a photo of it on your
Uh-huh.
phone, send it there.
So
and
all
there you go.
my Kimberbell people that, you know, I need just one more, I screwed it up and they don't make that anymore. I need just a little bit more to finish this applique for this quilt that's
Yeah.
retired. You
I
know,
think the possibilities with this are gonna be
there
amazing.
are a lot of things that, you know, as we're talking to people, I'm like, oh, I hadn't thought, oh, okay. And there's, you know, the perfect colored bag to go with an outfit because
Right.
there's a lot of things that we certainly, you know,
Well,
and that's
even
the great thing about coming here is you hear so many different
Right.
ideas. And
the
so many-
educators are amazing.
Yeah.
So there's on the app, one of the banners is a long banner and it has like little, like almost like hanging photos. That's what it looks like. And you can just drop photos in there.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, graduation parties, weddings,
Just print it,
beautiful,
boom.
but it'll be on a beautiful piece of fabric they can save.
Yeah.
And you're not tossing it. I love it.
Awesome.
All right.
Can you see
Kudos.
any other questions or anything popping up?
So it looks like there's some questions in terms of some new quilt patterns and quilt designs in the XP or
Oh,
the
they are.
XJ. Sorry.
So we have time to go over there?
Gotta wrap up.
Gotta wrap up. Sorry.
There is the new Echo feature and there are additional fills in the decorative fills. So both in Design Center and on the embroidery piece. So you can bring those in. They
And there's a
added,
whole category of quilting blocks that you're
and there's a
probably
whole
referring
bunch more built-ins in there too.
Yeah.
So lots and lots. Stop into the store. We do have one at the store open. You can push buttons
Oh.
right
Better
now.
get there really
So
fast.
drive there right now. It's available. So go ahead and stop in. You can see them all right there.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks. I'm sorry. We're
Bye.
over our time. Gotta go. We'll
See
see you
ya.
guys soon. Bye.
All right, guys. So we thank you so much for joining us. Sorry about the microphone. They were live there, and when you stand far away, sometimes it's super hard. So just a couple questions. I've been trying to answer them in the chat as you were asking them. One of the questions that she was just talking about was about the quilting designs. So in the XJ1 and the XE1, you will have 15 new fills. So there'll be a total of 30 background quilting fills that you can use in the design center. Plus, you can now use those features in embroidery. So in the embroidery part, the only option we had before was to stipple. Now we can actually add the echo and the background fills in them. And these are available. We do have them posted up on our website. If anybody has any other questions, feel free to pop those in real quick. Otherwise, I'll go back and answer some questions of anything that we missed. And otherwise, Lisa and I are so happy that you joined us today, and we will see you guys next week. We won't have a live this week on Wednesday, but we will see you again next week, and look for some more Facebook posts and things like that with new stuff. All right, it looks like it's pretty quiet, so I'm gonna pop out here. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. We are so excited about all the new stuff to come. And if you want to chit chat about that, give us a call. Our phone number is scrolling down at the bottom, or drop us an email. Bye.